Hey everyone, what's going on? Greg here again from TM Blast. I want to go over my own website, TM Blast, and how I'm ranking for the term New York local SEO in the map pack and then also in the traditional organic listing. Real quick, I'm using Local Falcon. The term ARP stands for my average rank position in a 30-mile radius. It's a 1.67 in the map pack, and I have a share of local voice of 91%. I'm looking at SOLV. So back on December 1st, I was at an 18% market share. Basically, it means I was in the top 3%, top three map hack listings 18% of the time. And now you can see I'm at 91% as of today. So basically, about a month and a half later, 18% to 91%. What I really like is that you can change the view here. So on December 1st, you can see I'll zoom in a little bit, lots of red. So really what happens here is that if you did that same search New York local SEO back in December 1st, I was either ranking or I was not ranking at all. Then if you go to now today, so on the 19th, you can see the map is basically all green. There's some sections here that are 4. Anything that's past 3 means you're not in the page 1 of the listing. Because again, Google only shows 3 organic map pack listings. I use SEMrush as well to track my keyword. So New York local SEO, this is a cached version as of the 20th. And you can see here that I have my traditional listing right over here, New York local SEO service on position 3. And then if you go all the way down to the bottom of the page, you'll see here my business listing TM Blast. Now this is a little misleading. The reason why I want to explain this is that if I go all the way back to the top, you'll see here that the location is set to strictly New York, just New York. So there's no specific areas. There's no like Saratoga or Albany or Manhattan or anything else like that. It's just the state. That's why the map pack listing is so low. But when you go back into Local Falcon, you can see here that if I'm in a 30-mile radius around Saratoga Springs, there's a lot of green that's going to show up, which means I have a pretty good, strong foothold for that. So I have both the organic listing and also the map. Anyway, so that's enough about the setup. So kind of how did I get this rank so well? So it really comes down to your Google My Business account. And what I've been doing here is really optimizing for local search. Let me move my screen over a little bit. So what I've done is I've added a lot of photos into my Google My Business account. Now, all these suggestions here are things that or all these things I'm going to highlight are things that I suggest in other videos. I'm always talking about adding photos of yourself, adding photos of to make it like more authentic. So I have photos of me and my dog outside, the location, the inside of my office, all that kind of stuff. Some photos of me actually more working from home. But I like to include this too because this is pretty much what you're going to see if you were. This is basically how I look as I'm working. So Local Falcon, kind of how I go about my operation as well on a day-to-day. So I like to include that as well. I think it gets more authentic or more of a personal touch really with my business. A couple of things too. So I do have a product carousel. I find this to be really helpful. So if you go all the way over here, like for example, I have a local SEO for pest control page. I highlight this in all my other videos. It's important to have product categories as a showcase. Basically what happens is that my brand, because of all my YouTube videos, more and more people are coming to my channel. They'll Google the term TM Blast, and then you come here and you can see everything that I provide. So for any potential client or any client of mine, I would suggest have a product carousel, show exactly what you offer. It's a great way to really get people to visit certain pages on your website. I have these categories here too. I have New York local SEO, so if you click on that, I highlight everything that I put into this one category. So dentist, Clifton Park, chiropractor, pest control, etc. It's really important to group things together. It's a great way to show more signals to Google. One thing I've also been doing as well, I forgot to kind of highlight this, is that I have 26 Google reviews. Now I've been kind of slacking a little bit from my end. You can see that the newest ranking here is about, let's see, about a month ago. So I need to do a better job of getting reviews. Now the problem is that a lot of my reviews that I get are either from current clients that I have and they've already left a review, so I can't just keep asking them for more reviews. But kind of also what I've been doing too, I've been doing a lot of networking as well. So actually going to places and meeting with business professionals. I've been doing some free consultation work for them. So I'm not looking to get paid, but basically if the free work that I'm doing, try to help them with their Google My Business account and Bing Places and Apple Business Connect, and also with local directories and running health reports for them and just kind of suggesting ways that they can grow their own local business. I always offer that if you want to give thanks to what I'm doing, you can just leave a review. I was doing that more from October and November. I was going to a lot of meetups in New York for that, but I've kind of been slacking on that. So that's up to me to get more reviews just from people. So that's also like a ranking factor as well. Questions and answers. So this is one that I would suggest too. Simply just put some questions that you always get. So I'm sure you guys see this as a business owner. The meetups that I go to, people always ask questions around local SEO, how long it takes, what clients you work with, etc. These are great things you can add directly as the question and answer content. Description here, I even put in the phrase New York local SEO, as you can see. That's important to really showcase that again for Google. They'll know exactly that you offered the service. I have these updates over here, so I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see. Updates are great. It's a good way to keep things showing what's new with your business. You can do call to actions like call now or book now or anything else like that. But a lot of times I just use it just to link out to a product category on my site or even just a blog post. Social media. Now I do have my YouTube channel, as I talk about. It's a great way for me to stay up to date with everything I'm working on and keep my audience engaged. I have Instagram. I've kind of taken a pause on it because I'm working on some branding with it, so I've been pausing with that. But LinkedIn, I'm pretty active there, so I'm always posting things. Let's go to the actual page. So I'm going to go to my site, and I want to go over a bit about the New York local SEO page in a bit more detail. So this is the page here, New York local SEO. As you can see, I have it in the URL. I'll move my video over here. This is the H1 tag. This is the image that is cached, and this is back on December 4th. So, usually what I do every 2 months or so, I might take like a new screenshot of it and put it there. Most people don't really care what the date is. It just kind of show that I was ranking for that. So I highlight that there. One thing I've been doing too, I don't think this makes much of a difference from a New York local SEO ranking factor, but I have this table of contents on my page. I think that's actually really helpful to get people who land on this find exactly what they're looking for. So I always suggest that if you can. Now this here, I want to go over, I have this keyword, basically heading into the organic map pack listings. Now I have some video schema markup that's on this. And I think that's actually really helped me drive more better rankings for my website for this keyword, because now Google and also Bing can, when they render this page, they see all the traditional stuff like H1 tag, alt tag, title tag, the content itself, but also the video now is marked up with schema. So it's a great way to actually really rank for that term. And then basically what I've been doing too is I've been showing a lot of the just the graphs on the page. So I've really expanded the page itself, talk exactly about what local SEO looks like for New York clients, who I work with. I go over a PDF report that you can get, that you can see exactly what I do. I go over exactly local map hacks, all that kind of stuff. And then even Bing, that's one thing too that I also focus on. I think a lot of times with, this video is really mainly about Google and Google Maps, but I still spend the time to optimize for Bing, make sure that I'm doing competitive research, and also Bing Places for Business, syncing all those changes from Google into Bing has really helped too. So just kind of, in summary again, so I'll go back to my listing so you can see here. The big thing is that you want to have your Google My Business page always updated. So I've been doing that. Photos, getting reviews, responding to the reviews. I have my products category, my carousel. I group them all as New York local SEO. That's really helped. I have questions and answers that I ask and then answer myself. I have my description and I have my updated section here. And then finally, I'm very active on YouTube, as I have an Instagram page and a LinkedIn. But a lot of these things have really helped me kind of grow the space of New York local SEO. So when I go back into Local Falcon here, you can see that back on this December 1st, lots of red. And now as of today, I'll move this over. You can see lots of green for the term New York local SEO. So anyway, I hope this video can kind of maybe kickstart some ideas for you and for your business, really, if you're trying to go after some target terms and you're kind of struggling with the ranks. Really work on Google My Business, and then also have a page that's dedicated to that service on your website. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions, and as always, have a good rest of your day.